Listen, guests pay thousands of dollars to actually come and enjoy these ports. They pay for their staterooms, they pay for some other things in there that we don't even pay for. So ladies and gentlemen, every ship is gonna have its crew lounge, it's gonna have its crew bar. I don't spend time here because I'm not young anymore, so yeah, but I think she does, I don't know. Obviously you want to drink responsibly, but drinks on the ship are very, very cheap, guys. For example, quick question, does anyone know why this floor is blue? Does anyone know? There's a massive anchor right over here. And next up, I'm gonna take you to a really beautiful place, and we call this the Metal Beach. Or it's like a little metal resort. And over there, it's absolutely free for us. We don't pay. So I'll show you around. Let's go. As you can see, it clearly states crew only. Let's get in there. I'm gonna open this big, massive door. Just like that. Push it. Woo. Alright, so there we go, guys. This is our little, I would say, metal resort. You can call it Metal Beach. There we go. So what do we have? We have a jacuzzi here. You can absolutely get in here. It's free to be here as a crew member. We have a swimming pool here that is currently not operating at the moment because of the winds, but we have another jacuzzi on that side over there. Alright, and then on this side here you can just see this is the front of the boat, and we call it the Metal Beach, and I'll tell you why we call it the Metal Beach. Okay, so it's also amazing that you're also able to see the navigational bridge while you're chilling right over here. Oftentimes there are chairs that are put here. These chairs here, you don't have to pay for them when it is actually allowed to do so, because they control it depending on the weather. So when it's allowed to do so, you can just come over here and grab one as you wish. Today's a little bit windy, so this place is not actually open. We are here at the Metal Beach, and I'll explain to you why we call it the Metal Beach. So when you go to the beach, you see that there is the sand, and the sand is what color? Is brown, I guess. It's basically the same color as you see right here on these floors, except this is metal. So you wouldn't call it the beach because it's on the metal, but this is what we call here the Metal Beach. So if you want to relax, you want to have a good time, you want to get out of your cabin, you can come over here, and then you can grab one of these chairs and sit and relax. You can use the jacuzzi, you can use the swimming pool. It's all absolutely free. So right now we have actually spent $0. Now, if you look behind me here, I actually got to Ketchikan today. We just came from Vancouver in Canada, and now we are in Ketchikan, and guess what? I didn't pay a single dime. So again, we are at $0. Let's go and show you other opportunities that crew members enjoy. Right, guys, so this is my room. I'd say this is my apartment, and I will tell you the accommodation is absolutely free. I don't have a landlord, actually. Well, I guess the ship is the landlord, but I don't pay anything to stay here. It's absolutely free. I think this is one of the biggest things that you can ever take advantage of when you're working on the ship, because you are worrying about no rent. You literally are rent free. So there's an opportunity for you to save money while you're working on board. So you don't really have to spend money if you don't need to. Again, it's a way to save and travel. Get paid to travel the world. Please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I put up a video. Guys, just please subscribe. Like, I really would love for you to subscribe to my videos. Just subscribe to the channel, you know. Like, I'm asking you as a person. I'm trying hard, you know, I'm making all this content, and I need more subscribers. Help me. Listen, guests pay thousands of dollars to actually come and enjoy these ports. They pay for their staterooms. We don't pay for their staterooms. They pay for some other things in there that we don't even pay for. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and show you the next thing on the list. Oh, and by the way, the internet on board for WhatsApp, it's absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything. However, if you do want to use things like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you then have to pay $2 a day. Now, it might sound expensive, but believe me, internet on other cruise lines is way expensive, more than Princess Cruises. So $2 a day, but you probably don't need to spend $2 a day, because when you get on port, sometimes you just go to a place where there is a Wi-Fi. Usually in ports, there is like port Wi-Fi, so you can just wait until then. That's like smart. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is the guest area. The cabins are much nicer. They have much more beautiful carpets. So yes, the guest area is very nice. It's finished. The crew cabins and the crew areas are not finished. Alright guys, so the good thing is I'm actually hungry. I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna have my breakfast. Okay, now there's more than 2 places that you can eat depending on your rank. So I'm gonna show you the first one, and this is a guest area, so I have to put my name tag. I got my name tag on, and you need to subscribe if you have not subscribed. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Whenever you're in the guest area, you want to make sure you have your name tag. With that said, let's go. Follow me. Hey couple, how are you? I'm vlogging.
Hello vlog.
Hey, what's your name?
Rojan, sir.
Rojan, can I please have 2 egg white omelets, and then I have tomato, onions, and cheese. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna eat here, absolutely free. Okay. The food on board is free. Muesli, cottage cheese, granola. Looks like we're good. Add some bacon. I'm gonna take 4 boiled eggs. I also decided I want some waffles, $0. The omelet with salad, that's $0 too. This is tasty. Now, I want to make it clear that eating in the guest area and being in the guest area is a privilege for some crew members. Some crew members do not have that privilege depending on their ranking. I don't know how it is, but it's just the way of the world. Now, with that said, eating in the guest area, being in the guest area is actually a privilege. It's not a must. I cannot go and demand it. It's a privilege, and it can be taken away from me just like that. All right, so I'm thankful that I'm able to do that. With that said, let's go to the next one. Now that you've eaten, you want to work out. I think this is the most amount of treadmills I've seen in one place. Wow, that's a lot of treadmills. Look at that. One of my favorite free things to do right here on board is to go to the gym. Okay, this is amazing. I pay $200 every single month to go to the gym at home. Right here I get it free, and it takes less than 2 minutes for me to get to the gym. So this is actually a huge plus for me. There are 2 gyms. There's a guest gym and there's a cruise gym. This is the guest gym. I can actually sit in guest areas as long as I'm dressed appropriately and I have my name tag and a tag. So you can actually be in guest area if you have the privilege to do so, and you can enjoy the beautiful city that you go to. And welcome to the salmon capital, the gateway to Alaska, Ketchikan. The passengers also get to enjoy these beautiful areas here that is absolutely free for them. I mean, obviously, because they're paid to be here. I didn't pay to be here. I get paid to be here. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you the crew lounge where the crew actually chill and have some drinks. This is where the crew bar is. Ooh, isn't that cool? What's up?
Hey, welcome to my channel.
Welcome to her channel. It's my channel. Alright guys, so every ship is gonna have its crew lounge. It's gonna have its crew bar. I don't spend time here because I'm not young anymore, so yeah, but I think she does, I don't know. But a lot of people do come here to relax, to social, to find partners and do things. Anyway, yeah, we do. You do. She does. There she is. There she is. And this is where they actually order drinks. Let's talk about drinks on board. Obviously, you want to drink responsibly, but drinks on the ship are very, very cheap, guys. For example, if I wanted to have a gin and tonic, I would pay only $2 for a gin and tonic. Whereas if I'm going to have a gin and tonic outside in the world, probably going to pay anywhere between $8 to $14, right, for a single serving. So drinks are actually cheaper over here. So now, how much did I spend? Well, if I'm going to have a gin and tonic, which I don't have on board, it'll be extra $2 on top of the $7. That is $9, but I'm not drinking. I don't drink on board. In fact, I hardly drink at all. So That's the crew bar. If you want to come here, have a good time. This is only for the crew, okay? No guests allowed here. All right, guys, so you see the difference? Crew area and guest area, there is a big difference, a world of a difference. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to laundry. It's a lot of blue here, too blue. This way. So, quick question. Does anyone know why this floor is blue? Does anyone know? If you do know, please write in the comments. Okay, now depending on your ranking, you may go to a different laundry place. Now for me, I use this one here. This is for officers, so I use this key. Not everyone is allowed to be here, so I'm fortunate that I'm allowed to be in here. Welcome to laundry. Welcome to the laundry. Okay, so our machines are right here. All right. As you can hear, they're already working. It is free to do laundry here. You just need to have your own detergent, which you can buy outside in the shops, or you can actually buy it in the crew shop. So there is a shop for the crew members on board a ship. There is also a shop for the guests on board a ship. Speaking of which, the shopping right here on board for the crew member, there is a crew shop that is going to be on this ship. Is actually next to the crew bar, which is a little bit different. It's going to be different from ship to ship. However, this is where we get our stuff. Usually people get to have their stuff outside when we get in ports, but sometimes you may have some emergencies, or you might just get thirsty and you want to get something to drink. So you can just come over here and get something to drink over here. Now, what sells a lot over here is these guys here. My God, people buy this stuff like hotcakes. Noodles, yes. Crew members love noodles. Why? Because it's very, very instant. It doesn't take a lot of time to prepare. Do your thing, brother. Don't worry about me. It doesn't take a lot of time to prepare, and it's just very easy and it's tasty as well. What's your name?
Jericho.
Jericho. Okay, as I mentioned, we love noodles. Look at this. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this only for today?
Yeah, no.
Not all.
Only one per night.
One per night. Yeah. We love noodles. They're cool. Speaking of which, we are doing laundry, right? We're gonna get back to the laundry. However, this is the detergent that I spoke about. Ruth, how much is this? Okay, so Ruth over here is gonna show us how much it is. Hi, Ruth. 8.54 cents. Now, outside may be a little bit cheaper. I think outside is like $7 or $6.45 or something like that. So yeah, this is how much you would spend if you wanted to do laundry, because the laundry is absolutely free. But then also, let's say for example, you get sick and you want something really quick, or maybe you get seasick. There's gonna be some kind of like, seasickness pills. There's gonna be some Nurofen and all kinds of things. So this is the essential store that we have right here on board. Should you want some snacks and stuff, there's gonna be some snacks over here, but honestly, you could do without snacks. You could spend $0 while working on a cruise if you wanted to. All right, but you could spend some money over here. So in my case, I'm not gonna have snacks. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just going to get one of these here for the laundry. Interesting. 45 grams of complete protein. Look at this. That's not true. 4 grams of carbs, 230 calories. That's a lot. But anyway, we're not counting calories. Uh-oh. Sorry. Perfect. Thank you. Here's my shopping. Now, let's get back to the laundry. These are our machines. So you have the washer right here, and then you have the dryer. So it's 1, 2, 3. Usually when I come here, it's free. I think people just know when to do their laundry when it doesn't bother anyone. So absolutely, that's a big plus. Free laundry is amazing. Guys, the guests actually pay for this. We don't pay for that. So far, I've spent $7. Let's go. There's just something different about walking in a crew corridors. They're a little tight, but they're cool, I think. I don't know. It's weird. I like them. Okay, now I'm back to where it matters the most. My room, my cabina, my accommodation is free. I live here for free. I'll show you around. It has incredible space. I mean, just take a look at how much space there is in here. It is incredible and it is absolutely insane. Okay. This is something worth mentioning. So the anchor, look at this. There is a massive anchor right over here, right? They keep it here. This is not the one they use. I don't think that's the one they use. I think it's an extra one, I guess. I don't know. But there's a massive anchor. We are at the front of the ship. So this is the bow of the ship, if you will. And yeah, look at that.